I'm Kevin Maynard, Executive Director of Quad City Arts, where we are dedicated to enriching the quality of life in the Quad City region through the arts. We do this through our programs like the Visiting Artist Series, Public Sculpture, Metro Arts Youth Apprenticeship Program, Chalk Fest, and our gallery spaces, like the one we are standing in now for the 44th Annual High School Art Invitational. For the second year, we are coming to you virtually for awards, instead of our packed gallery. But thankfully, this year, you can see the works both online and in person. The past year has been challenging for the arts and for artists. But through it all, we have remained committed to providing arts experiences, and that includes this exhibition, recognizing the incredible works from our up-and-coming creatives right here in our community. To our sponsors and supporters, thank you for making this show possible. Throughout this presentation, you will hear from 3 of these supporters who, like all of our supporters, allow us the opportunity to provide sponsorships and prizes to these deserving students. And for that, we thank you. I would like to take a moment to recognize our great educators. In a traditional year, it is a lot of work to educate, then select student artwork for submission and deliver to the gallery ready to be hung. This year, they had the added challenge of remote and hybrid learning. But in the end, they still delivered incredible works of art from their students. This resilience highlights their passion for their students' education and the arts. So to our educators, on behalf of the entire Quad City Arts team, we'd like to thank you for all that you do for your students, for the arts, and for our community.
My name is Dawn Wilford Metello. I am the Visual Arts Director for Quad City Arts. Installing the annual high school exhibition and presenting the awards is the most rewarding part of my job. Quad City Arts serves a 6-county area which includes Henry, Mercer, and Rock Island counties in Illinois, and Scott, Clinton, and Muscatine counties in Iowa. Art teachers in our region were invited to choose works by their top 5 students, plus additional entries for film, works created from wood, recycled materials, and paper. This year, we had submissions from 14 schools, 128 students, and 17 teachers. Today, I have the privilege of presenting over $6,000 in awards to students and their teachers who have worked hard to develop their techniques, while at the same time expressing their unique voice. This ability is important for their future success because businesses list creativity as a top 3 trait for new hires. The artists represented here have much to offer the world. The awards come from 27 different sponsors and are chosen by different people from our community. You see, we allow anyone who wants to sponsor a student award to do so. The first group of awards will be announced by local artist entrepreneur Rafael Yaccarino.
Hello. My name's Rafael Yaccarino, and I'd like to present some awards for some of the most gorgeous and beautiful work that I've seen here in the Quad Cities. The Natural World Award goes to Avery Conger, Looking Through the Window, from Davenport West. The Life at Night Award for Beauty, entitled Light and Dark, goes to Damian Nickel, Moline High School. Mastery of Technique Award given by Carlo Santori is My Stepdad's Bike by Lily Metter, Davenport Central Creative Arts Academy. A Tiger's Roar by Ethan Hancock of Davenport West. The Zimmerman Honda Award for Excellence is entitled The Scream, number 2, by Olivia Kohler, Bettendorf High School.
The next group of awards are presented by area artists in their field of expertise and corporate sponsors. The second Zimmerman Honda Award for Excellence goes to Abigail Butcher from Kewanee High School for Boys Cry. Cutting Edge Productions chose 3 awards this year. The Cutting Edge Award for Painting goes to Alexis Sheeper from Central DeWitt High School for Glorious Great Grandma. The next one goes to Cassie Higgs from United Township High School for her untitled piece. The third one goes to Madeline Janke from Davenport West High School for Life in Color. Next we have the Excellence in Clay Award by Marilyn Davis. This goes to Bailey Mattioli from Pleasant Valley High School for 3 of different kinds. The Most Whimsical Award is sponsored by Charles White, who is a former Rock Island High School teacher, and he believes that whimsical art is just as important as serious art. This one goes to Isabella Cooler from Mercer County High School for her piece called All Seeing. The Deborah Doler Studio Award for Metals and Jewelry goes to Ladella Gallagher from Davenport Central. Her piece is titled Autumn Alloy. The Excellence in Photography Award, sponsored by Jack Wilhoit, goes to Marissa Cope from Bettendorf High School for her piece titled Isolation. The Campus Hilltop Village Award is for an outstanding piece of work from a Davenport Central student. This is awarded to Omina Jagusha from Davenport Central High School for her piece titled Trans Neither. The Don Hagen Memorial Award for Watercolor Painting goes to Dana Cabria from Assumption High School for her painting called Camilla. The Elaine and Larry Sneath Award for Painting goes to Mia DeBria from Vereskin Gallery and Art Academy for her self-portrait. The Most Creative Concept Award, sponsored by Joel and Diane Franken, goes to Bettendorf High School student Sophia Utzinger for Hit the Nail on the Head. Next, Pat Bereskin will talk about a new category that she is sponsoring.
Hi everybody, I'm Pat Bereskin from Bereskin Gallery and Art Academy. About a year ago, a dear friend of mine passed away, Keith Bonstetter, a well-known artist in the Quad City community for his amazing paper cutting and paper sculptures. It was my pleasure on behalf of the gallery and behalf on Quad City Arts to present the first ever paper scholarships. So I have a first place, second place, and believe it or not, because of the talent in our area, we had a tie for third. So those people are third place, Olivia Huck, Finding Positive Through Negative, Mercer County High School. Avery Benke, Honeybee, Pleasant Valley, and that was the tie for third. Second place, Jason Wang, Davenport Central, the CAA, Rubrik's Cube with Magnets. That was just delightful. And then first place, Molly Schroeder, Camus, Davenport Central, Creative Arts Academy. Congratulations to you all. And thank you so much for making this competition this year so difficult for us.
D Films is a full-service video and photography studio down the street from Quad City Arts. Their crew got together and viewed the film submissions for this year, and they chose Riley Ellis from Rock Island High School for the first place winner.
When I try, there you are. Looks like you push all my curtains to the side. To the side. Call me fire, on you. Call me love, I'll take you for a drink or two. Don't get older, it feels good.
The next category for art materials is the use of recycled art materials. This is sponsored by Living Lands and Waters. Second place is Bethany Witt from Central DeWitt High School for her piece titled Fruit Slices. This is entirely made from reclaimed cardboard. First place in the category of recycled materials goes to Simon Showalter from Mercer County High School. He has two little pieces called Eggman and the Naga of Telephorus 4. The next special category is awarded from the Mississippi Valley Woodcarvers for the use of wood. This goes to Madison Carlson from Pleasant Valley High School for My Three Pillars. Madison is also receiving the first of the Left Bank Art League Awards. They have chosen 3 awards this year, the one I just announced, and a second award goes to Alondra Gomez from Bereskin Gallery and Art Academy for Ageless Memories. The third Left Bank Art League Award goes to Malia Shinbori from Bereskin Gallery and Art Academy for Games People Play. She has also won the Rock Island Art Guild Award for Drawing. The Art Guild is another local group that supports the arts in many ways. They are giving 4 awards this year. The Rock Island Art Guild Award for Graphic Design goes to Kennedy Mayombe from Rock Island High School for her piece Run for Change. The Rock Island Art Guild Award for Painting goes to Christina Snowden from Mercer County High School for her painting Keisha. The Rock Island Art Guild Award for Sculpture goes to Eric Eastland from Bettendorf High School for Coffee Reimagined. The Quad City Arts Staff Award goes to Lola Johansson from Pleasant Valley High School for A Reflection of Self. Next, we have 3 Jurors Awards that are chosen by our jurors for pieces of art that are exemplary. The first award goes to Caden Green from Pleasant Valley High School for Deceptively Adorable. The second Jurors Choice Award goes to Lexi Redmond from Pleasant Valley High School for Jack Frost is Melting. The third Jurors Choice Award goes to Derek Coulter from Mercer County High School for Achilles.
These educators also submit one piece of work to be displayed alongside their students' work, and the Instructors Award recognizes these pieces. In third place, Dave Schaefer from Davenport West High School with Keeping Your Team Rolling. Second place, Alexandria Medensi from Pleasant Valley High School with On a Cloud. In first place, Cassie Dunleavy from Central DeWitt High School with Nicole. This year, one of our Quad City Arts Staff Awards was also awarded to an instructor, Lisa Stisser from Kewanee High School with Untitled Self-Portraits.
The top award is Best of Show, which goes to Laurel Hines from Davenport Central High School and Creative Art Academy for her self-portrait. We have 2 senior scholarships, and the first one goes to Bettendorf High School student Sophia Utzinger for Hit the Nail on the Head. The second senior scholarship goes to Jade Logson from Bereskin Gallery and Art Academy for Brody. Congratulations to all the participants. It takes courage to put your work out there for everyone to see.
The Quad City Arts Annual High School Art Invitational is one of my favorite art events in our community. Every year, I find myself pulled into the strange and the beautiful, the joys and the heartaches, and the unique ways of seeing the world offered by our amazing young artists. I'm Stacy Klingler, Executive Director of the Butterworth Center and Dear Wyman House, which is owned and operated by the William Butterworth Foundation. Our mission is to honor our heritage by supporting service, culture, and education in the Quad Cities. We are so pleased to sponsor the Invitational because part of supporting culture and education is celebrating the great talent and hard work of these students. They will help us learn about each other, see the truths we want to avoid, and imagine a better world. Like Quad City Arts, the William Butterworth Foundation thinks that the arts enrich our lives, just like serving one another, finding joy in learning, and discovering our past does. In addition to sponsoring the Invitational, right now we have our own online showcase of Moline K through 5th grade artists on our website. We also offer tours of our historic homes, we host meetings and events for nonprofit and educational groups for free, and we provide arts and culture programming throughout the year. Please check out all that we have to offer at butterworthcenter.com.
Hello, my friends, and thank you for inviting me to the Quad City High School exhibition. This is one of my very favorite times. I try to get all my friends and I together, and we try to help and raise funds for people so that they can learn, buy supplies, take lessons. There's a multitude of activities. I find that doing art is one of the most enriching things you can possibly do. You can exalt something, you can criticize something, you can be a decorative artist and paint things you love. You can be a functional artist. I chose to travel and then paint. Many of my paintings are about the rainforests. I've spent a total of 3 years in the rainforest. They are what inspire me to do my work. And this is something through your life you'll need, is what will inspire you? What will be your inner voice that you will then create and share with people all around you? It's important. It's joyful. It can be sad, but it's up for you to be the creator.